Dear learners, in this session, we are going to learn how to push data from the Node-RED platform to the Things board through HTTP protocol. Things board is an open source IoT platform. It helps us for managing the device, that is device management, for data collection and processing the collected data, and it also provides an excellent visualization tools for IoT solutions. It also supports various industry standard IoT protocols such as MQTT, CoAP, and HTTP protocols. And along with it, they also providing their extended services both for the cloud and the on-premises deployments. This ThinkBoard, it combines and it ensures much scalability. It provides fault tolerance and it also ensures better performance so that we will never lose our data. The excellent features of the ThinkBoard are it provides an excellent platform for many devices, assets, and customers, and it provides a relationship between them. It helps us to collect and visualize the data from the devices and assets. It helps us to analyze incoming telemetry and trigger alarms with complex event processing. Further, it helps for controlling our devices through RPC, remote procedural call. It gives a platform to build our overflow based on the device lifecycle event, REST API event, and RPC request, etc. It also provides an excellent dashboard with a dynamic and responsive outlet or layout and the present device or the asset telemetry, which help us to insight our customer needs. It also enables use case specific features with customizable rule chain. At last, it helps to push device data to other systems. So any data can be pushed from one platform to the other platform. So these are the various highlights or the features of the Things board. So let us start with our actual learning. This is the step we are going to follow today. First, we are going to create a ThinkBoard account. ThingsBoard account, we are going to create it. Then we are going to create the device inside the ThingsBoard account, and we are going to get the access key, and you are going to keep it aside. Then you just come to the Node-RED flow. You just come to Node-RED flow. You just insert the inject node, HTTP request node, and the debug node. So we are going to use only 3 nodes now for our sample flow. We are going to use only 3 nodes: inject node, HTTP request node, and the debug node. Then after configuring its appropriate properties, we have to deploy the flow and we have to click the inject node. So that's all the activities associated with the Node-RED is done. We are going to create the node, we are going to set the properties, and we are going to deploy it, and we are going to click the inject node. So now we have to toggle to ThingsBoard account. There we are going to track the telemetry, and we are going to add the widgets to the dashboard, and we are going to visualize the output which has been transmitted from the Node-RED, and we are going to visualize the output in the ThingsBoard. This is a complete flow. I just included 2 inject node for sensors and humidity, and this is a HTTP request node which is going to play a vital role for this ThingsBoard application for pushing the data from the Node-RED to the ThingsBoard. And we are going to display the output in the dashboard like this. The cards will be displayed. So lots of cards are available, so we can select our it's called a panel card as per our requirement. So this is the flow in the Node-RED, and this will be the output we are going to visualize in the ThinkBoard. So this is a connection between your Node-RED and the ThinkBoard. HTTP request is going to play a vital role in transmitting the data from the Node-RED to the ThingsBoard. So just log in and create your account. If you does not have the account, you create the account. HTTP is demo.thingsboard.io.login. So using this, you just log in and register yourself. So once your registration is over, you will be landing on to this home page. So you just click this home. You could see rules management, customer management, asset management, device management, entity view management. All this management panels will be visualized. So it ensures that our account has been created, and account name will be displayed here, followed by it shows we are all tenant administrators. So we are going to work on with the devices and the widgets in the dashboard. So these three verticals only we are going to work on for today's session. So this will be the complete process overview. We are going to create the device, or we are going to create any number of devices, one device or any number of devices. So create device or devices, and we are going to assign the widgets to the created device. So device first flow, second flow is widget, and we are going to add the dashboard to the widget. Then if you want to add new widgets to the dashboard, you can add to the new widgets and we can edit as per the necessary. So device, widgets and dashboard, this is going to be getting interconnected in order to visualize, in order to help us to visualize the output. So first let us start how to create this device creation. So device creation, after logging into your home page, there was an option like device. So you just click this device option. You just click this device option. Once you click the device option, you will get a panel of devices. The various already existing devices will be visualized. So you will get a device panel like this. Then click add device. You just click this add button. Click this plus button to add your devices. So now we are going to add a new device. So just click plus button here. So once you click the plus button, you could see a panel with the two options, add new device or import device. So now we are going to add a new device. So click add new device. After that you will get a panel like this. So here we are going to provide the name, and if you want to have the label you can give it, or it's an optional one. Then you are going to click add. So first just give the name and then click add. So any name you can give, IoT home automations or smart car. So any name which you are going to give it for your device, you can give it, temperature or a sensor. Okay, so any name you can give it here and just click add. So now your device will get added in this panel. So in all the devices, your device will be added. You can select this device. You just click a single click. Then you could see the details of your device added. So here I just added a house device. So the complete details will be available here. Just click this details option. By default, this panel will be visualized. If not, you can press this details option to visualize this panel. So here you are going to copy this access token. So you just click this copy access token details, and then you can click this copy access token. If you want, you can keep you just copy it and paste it in your notepad as well. So we are going to create the device, and we just copied your access token. So click this and your access token will be copied in the clipboard. So if you want to visualize your a token which has been generated, you can click this manage credentials. You can click this manage credentials. Then you could see your device credentials given here. Okay, so this is the way you can see your device credentials. So now you just toggle to the Node-RED platform. So far I just told we have logged in. We have logged in ourselves in the thingsboard.io. Then we have landed on this home page. In this home page, we have to go for device. So in the home page, you have to select this device. In this device, you will get a device panel. In this device panel, you have to click plus to add your device. So here we will get two options like add new device and import device. So click add new device. Through click add new device, this panel will be popped out. You just click the name, any device name you'd like to give it, you can give here and click add. So then you after adding it, it will be populated in this device list. In the device list, you could see the newly added device name. So now you just copy this access key token. So if copy access token is not available, you have to click this details option. Then you could see this copy access token. Else if you want to visualize your token, you can click this manage credentials button. Then you could see this access token of your key. Now we have to migrate to Node-RED flow. So just open your Node-RED flow. You just insert three nodes like inject node, HTTP request node, and the debug node. Debug node will help us to visualize our output in the Node-RED as well. So here inject node is going to help us to push the data. So through inject node we are going to push some data, and HTTP node is going to help us to transmit the data to the things board. So let us see how to configure this HTTP request node. It's going to play a vital role in this transmission and in displaying the output. So your first property is post method. So by default it will be in the get method. Try to change it to post method. Okay, if you're keeping it in a get method, data from the Node-RED cannot be pushed into the things board. So get method means we are supposed to retrieve the data to the incoming platform. So now we are going to send the data from the Node-RED to the third party tool. So you are supposed to make sure your method is in the post method. It's very, very important. So please make sure that you have to keep your method as post method. Then we are going to configure this URL. So this URL is the same URL, http demo.thingsboard.io/API/v1 followed by the copy access code. We copied it, right? The access key code we copied it. We have to paste it here. Then we have to slash with telemetry. Okay, so I will show this one. Then we have to click done. I just brought the URL Node-RED. So this is your http demo.thingsboard.io/API/v1. v1 it is. Then this access code you would have got it after creating your device in the things board. You copy that link and you just paste this access key here. Then slash telemetry. We are supposed to give this telemetry in order to visualize our output in the telemetry. So this is the complete structure of the URL node. So once this HTTP request is done, you can click done. Then just double click your inject node to set the properties. So here we are going to select a JSON. We are going to send the data in terms of JSON format. So you have to click this property, this drop down, and just select this JSON and give the value we are going to pass it here. So here the key name is temperature and the value is 21. Okay, so key name you are supposed to pass it in double quotes followed by colon and then 21. So make sure you have to give colon followed by the value will be displayed in the panel. Okay, so this is the key name and this is the actual value. It has been separated by colon. There is no space. If you want to give more number of JSON code or values, then it can be separated by comma. So if you want to transmit humidity, so comma, double quotes, humidity, double quotes, colon, 9, and should end with square bracket. Same inside the same square bracket, square set you can insert it. Okay, so we will be passing this data to the things board platform. Okay, so that's all we have done with HTTP request node, and we have done with the inject node as well. If you want to trigger for after every seconds, then you can inject it for every 1 second. So I'm just injecting for every 1 second. The same data is going to be pushed into it. Okay, so that's it. Else you can keep it as a static value. And then you can click done. So we are injecting a Node-RED JSON code through HTTP protocol into the things board application. So this is done. It's very, very important. You have to deploy and inject. It's very, very important. We should not forget to deploy and inject. Okay, so deploy the flow and click the inject button. So you just click the inject. Now we have to toggle to things board. Now we have to toggle to things board platform. So in things board platform, you could see the device which we added will be available. So whichever device you added, you just click it. Once you click it, you could see the temperature which I passed it over there, and the value 21 will be displayed. So you have to click this latest telemetry. Okay, so by default it might be with the details. So now you can check this latest. You can click this latest telemetry and check the value, the key value I passed it as temperature, and the value I passed it as 21. So this will be displayed here. So now the telemetry value is displayed as a string, as a numeric here. Now we are going to add the widgets to the dashboard. So we are going to give some pictorial representation for these values which we retrieved from the Node-RED. So that is going to be our next task. So we have to assign this device to the widget. For that we have to include this cards. So we will have a select widget type. So various widgets are available, cards are available, analog representation is available, charts are available, many representations are available. So we are going to select this card and we are going to add to the dashboard. So that is our next objective. So to select it, you have to give this you have to select this edit option in order to add your cards. So we are going to assign the widget to the dashboard and any new widgets, and we are going to edit that as necessary. So you can click this open dashboard and you can click this add if you want to open add your dashboard content. Then you can visualize your the existing one you can visualize. I'll just let you know how to add new widgets onto the devices. Okay, so that will be our next learning. So now we are going to add the dashboard followed by the widgets. So now you have to select this device, whatever device you created. So you have to select this device. So now imagine I have created an IoT device. So you have to select this IoT device here. Once you click this IoT device, you have to click this plus symbol in order to add the dashboard. So you have to go to the dashboard. I'll just show you where the dashboard will be there in the panel. In the panel you can see this dashboards. So we can click this dashboard and we can add your widgets to it. So you just click your dashboard, then click plus in order to add this dashboard widgets into it. So click here. Once you click it, you could see these two options available: create new dashboard and import dashboard. So we are going to create a new dashboard. So just click create new dashboard. Once create new dashboard is clicked, it will ask us to enter the title and the description. So you can give the dashboard name. I am giving the dashboard name title as IoT Home, and I'm going to give the description as well. So description you can give home automation something to it. You can give the description. Okay, it's an optional one. If you want, you can give it, else you can ignore it. So I have given the title and the home automation as the description. Okay, so now we have to click add to add this dashboard, to add this into our dashboard. Okay, so now our IoT Home dashboard is available. Okay, so now just click this dashboard in order to add the widgets. So we have created the dashboard. Now we have to add the widgets. Okay, so for the first beginners who have added the devices, no widgets will be configured. You will get no widgets configured. So now we are going to add the widgets. So you could see a red pen edit option here. You just click this. Once you click this, you will get a panel like this: a plus, a tick and a cross. Plus indicates adding a new widgets. Saving all the changes will be with the tick, enables us to save all the changes, and to close it we will have a cross button. So now we just select this plus button to add a new widgets. So just click this and to add a new widgets. We are going to add a new widgets. Once you click it, it will land on this page where it will help us to select the different widget bundle. So there is a variety of widgets are available: alarm widgets, analog gauges, cards, charts, control widgets, date, like this. Lots of options are available. So whichever options you like to visualize for your application, you select it. So now I'm selecting an analog gauge, and selected for cards also. So for analog gauge, these are the various representations. So you have a radial gauge, you have a speed gauge, temperature radial gauge, thermometer scale. So different pictorial representation of your dashboards with the corresponding widgets will be available. You can select whatever widgets you wanted, you can select it. Okay, so once you select it, it will show here. So okay, so it will be shown. Now you can click show on the widget. So the selected widgets will be available. So you have to click show on widget. So click your show on widget so that you can select this. So I have selected a card of this temperature 20 degrees will be displayed here. If you want to add a new if you want to add to the dashboard, you can click add to dashboard in order to visualize it in the dashboard as well. So you have to select add widgets to the dashboard. It will enable to add the many more widgets into your dashboard. Okay, so if you want, you can add many more widgets, else you can ignore it. So now if you want to open the dashboard, go to dashboard to open it. So then if you can click your selected devices, then you can open your dashboard. So there was an option like open dashboard here. So you can click the open dashboard. Once you click the open dashboard, you can select, you can see this output visualized in your things board. So the 20 degree which I passed it in Node-RED has been transmitted here. So whatever value you are transmitting from the Node-RED, it will be displayed here. Okay, so the task 1 will be perform some home automation, try to display the humidity, whether the room lights is on or off. So whether the balcony it's called window is open or closed. Okay, so anything, any automations you can do over using this and try to display the output in the things board. The task 2 is just perform plant health monitoring system. So using Node-RED, you create a flow which performs automatic plant health monitoring. Then using appropriate sensors, simulate the various parameters such as air temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide content, so etc. So whatever parameter you feel that could be helped for monitoring the plant health, you can simulate it and display the various simulation output in the things board dashboard widgets. Okay, so this is the complete task of this today's learning. So let us see the demo now. So this is the ThinkBoard platform. So demo.thingsboard.io/home. So it will land on this page. This is a home page which has this rules management, customer management, asset management, device management, and the entity view management, dashboard management, audit. So all these entities are available in this things board. So now you just click on this device. Now we are going to first create a device and we are going to copy the code onto it. Okay, that is like a access key. We are going to copy it. Okay. So I have already created many devices for our learning. I'll just add a new device. I'm clicking and just repeating. I just selected devices here and then I'm just clicking this add plus button. Then I'm clicking add new device. So here I'm going to add a new device called IoT car. I'm just going to add. So just click add. So you could see this device got added, IoT car got added. Now you have to get the access key. So just click it. You could see you land on this. So details, attributes, latest telemetry, everything will be visualized. Now you can click this copy access key. So your device key has been copied. You can keep it for our further processing. So now we have to toggle to Node-RED platform. So just toggle to Node-RED platform. Have created things board application. Already I'm having it. So let me edit that alone. So things board. I have injected an inject node. I have inserted an inject node, an HTTP request node, and a debug node. So first we'll work with HTTP request node. So double click your HTTP request node. As I said, we have to select this post method. Then the same thing, HTTP demo thingsboard.io API/v1. So in this place let me delete my previous key and I'm going to paste it. Control V, I'm pressing Control V to paste the new key. Followed by, you can use this telemetry as a end tag. Okay, so slash telemetry, there is no space between any of this content. Okay, so nothing else. You can click done. So post method, and we have to copy paste this URL followed by the access key. Okay, now you can double click your inject node. So let me use instead of temperature, let me use some CO2 number, carbon dioxide presence. Let me take it as 9. Okay, so then click done. I'm going to, you have to select this as a JSON code option. Then it is CO double quotes, CO2 double quotes followed by colon and then 9 the value. Then you can click done. So if your syntax holds any error, then it will be throwing red color. So yeah, imagine I'm just deleting this colon, so you can see it was displaying in the red color, so signifying there was some error in my JSON code. So I'm placing my colon now. Now the error get eradicated. So I'm going to push this data for every 3 seconds. So I'm changing my interval as a repeat interval and I'm clicking done. So that's all. You have to deploy it. Confirm deploy. Okay. Then you can click inject button. So inject button will it will keep on sending my data. Now you can toggle to the thanks board. Okay. So we have created a device. Now we are going to add widgets and the dashboard to it. So after landing on this things board, double click your device. So device will throw this panel. Now you can select this IoT card, which is the device name I selected here. You just select it, then click it. You will get a device details. So here you can click this latest telemetry. Then you could see CO2 along with the values will be shown here. Then you just select this telemetry in order to add the wizards. So you have to select the telemetry in order to add the wizards. Now you can see show on wizards. Okay, so you can select any widgets, whether analog or widgets, cards, charts, anything. So I'm selecting a chart here. So you can toggle the chart panel. You can migrate like this. So I'm going to select this one. Then you just select this, then click add to dashboard. So you have to select the dashboard. Our dashboard name is IoT car. You select the IoT car dashboard, then click add. So now it has been added to the dashboard. Now if you want to add new panel, then imagine I want to add some charts. So you can select this chart, then click add to chartboard, then select this I'm going to include as IoT car, then click add. Okay, so it will be added to the chat box, dashboard now. So now if you want to visualize it, you go to dashboard, IoT car, open dashboard. So you can see this carbon dioxide and in the panel of this and in the time series bar chart like this. Like this you can add any number of widgets. If you want to change property, you just select it, go to the edit option. If once you click the edit option, you can see this edit widgets. So you can click edit widgets. Then you can go to settings. You can change the display color. So I can change this icon color as dark blue. Select, and I can change the text color. Text color as red. Okay. Then you click apply the changes. So now you could see the color has been changed. So that's all. Thank you so much.